All right, just in case you're one of those people that are interested in the stimulus check, let me go ahead and let you know what I found out, what's going on. So this next week, Senate is in session, but it's only for key players. So it's going to be the leaders of the Democratic Party, the leaders of the Republican Party, and the Trump administration. The other senators are on standby, so they are home, but they are on notice so that if they need to have a vote, they have 24 hours to report. Let's get into what I found, what they agree on and what they haven't agreed on. So as far as the stimulus checks to the citizens, if you got a check before, you will probably qualify for this next check. And they have agreed on $1,200. So that has been agreed on. But unfortunately, that is going to be on hold until they agree on everything. The Democrats do not want to do onesies, twosies. They want to get a full bill that has everything in it, as opposed to what the Republicans would like to do is for those things that they can agree on, they want to get those passed and get them done. And I kind of see both parts in this. However, I am leaning towards, if you agree on it, there's people out there that are needing the money because of the shutdowns and because of financial struggles that they are in, that I do think that it might have been beneficial if they just, for the things that they agree on, get those passed. But that's not what the Democrats want to do. I kind of get that too, where, you don't have any leverage. But I just feel like leverage is less important right now, as opposed to helping the people that are most in need and struggling because of the lockdowns, because they can't get to work or whatever the case may be. So, but that has been agreed on. The next thing that I want to talk about is the education. Now, originally the Democrats wanted $100 billion for the education, and Republicans said that they agreed on that, but they were actually willing to go up to $105 billion. But now the Democrats has changed that number, and now they are requesting $400 billion. And the Republicans are saying, absolutely not, we're not doing that. Trump is open to giving more money to the schools that actually are open on site, but unfortunately, he thinks the ones that are closed and their kids are going to school from home, he would rather have that money go to the individual households that are helping those kids at home. The next one is state and local government assistance. Originally, the Republicans said absolutely nothing because they felt that there's leftovers from the last package. The Democrats are requesting $915 billion. Now, Trump's dragging his feet on this because he does not want to bail out states that were over budget from before COVID. Unemployment, the Republicans are saying zero. The Democrats would like a higher hourly rate for essential workers. So they have yet to agree on that. Liability is the last one that I'm going to talk about. There's other things that they're going over, but these are probably the more important ones, at least that I thought. Liability. The Republicans are wanting to pass legislation to protect the businesses, schools, and hospitals for the next 5 years against being sued for COVID. The Democrats are not having that. They would like to protect employees, students, and patients. I can kind of see both ways on this. Like, I understand wanting to protect employees and students and patients, but at the same time, I feel like we're never going to open up because we live in a world where you can get sued if you have too hot of coffee. And it's unfortunate that that's what the kind of a society that we live in right now. So I understand the hesitation for business people to open up their places of business if they could get sued if you get COVID or, that sort of thing. You can only do so much. It is a contagious virus, and in most cases, not all cases, obviously, but in most cases, it's like the flu. I had it and it was like a cold. And so I just can't imagine being able to sue someone because you got a cold for going to work. I don't know how we're going to fix the economy if we don't allow liability insurance to help cover and protect businesses, schools, and hospitals, because then they will be reluctant to open up, and it's just kind of catch-22. That's my view on it. Maybe you have a different take. Let me know in the comments down below, and we will see you in the next video.